Jula's come a long way since the day she spent strumming her guitar in the van she called home while looking for work.
Now, with one of the best-selling albums of all time to her name and a brand new baby boy at home, Jula's released a new CD. It is called The Merry Goes Round for parents and their kids.
Yeah, nice to see you again.
Thank you. Nice to see you
And
guys.
little Case is 3 months old now?
He is.
Now, you traveled with him.
Yeah.
How is that?
Oh, it was my first time, and he had a fever. That's my little baby.
Did you panic, as it's easy to do when you're a first mom?
I did. I'm a nervous first-time mom, and flying, I was nervous, but he did great. I hit the baby lotto. He's just a really sweet, easygoing, sweet little baby. I'm so lucky.
Oh, and this is
Changes your life big time.
This is your second children's album, and this one's not like a lullaby
What
or
was a
fall
lullaby?
asleep.
This is
Yeah.
for daytime.
Yeah. I want something that parents would like, because I listen to a lot of kids' albums, and the production's horrible, and you kind of want to stab your ears out with
You must not
pencils,
have
and-
never listened to mine, Jill. That's the problem. I have to give
There's
you,
a few
I'll
good ones
give you
out
a
there.
parting gift for you today.
I also want to teach kids about different styles of music. So
Right.
there's all kinds of Americana, bluesgrass, Dixieland, all kinds of styles and genres, and
Well, we
good
love
lyrics.
how you
hopefully.
did it, because you were pregnant, you were home, and yet you were able to communicate with your band and other things by Skype. You're so modern and hip.
Yeah, I just recorded it all at home. I wrote 15 songs in 5 days. It was just a very creative time. And then I would cut my guitar and vocal at home and then send it off via email to musicians and produce it kind of virtually.
A lot of people are doing it that way. It's just, time
I
is
guess that's
money,
the new-
honey.
yeah, that's
You
the
gotta
new
get the
thing.
people
What's
while
nice
you
too
can.
for me, I live in a really remote part of Texas. My husband's a rodeo cowboy, and I'm trying to figure out how to be home and kind of be more of a stay-at-home mom, but still do something I love. And
Sure.
I guess it lets me do it at least. I can
And
still
he
be a musician.
travels a great deal, right?
He does.
He's so, he must just be missing this baby
Look at
boy
these
like
pictures.
does.
I could just
Crazy.
Now, you guys knew each other for a long time before you got married. How many years did you guys?
10 years.
You
10 or
dated
11
a long,
years.
long time.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
dated a long time.
What was it about
And I
him?
pretended it was fine. I pretended it was cool, but it wasn't.
Yeah. Did you
Really?
pressure
Were
him?
you like saying, what's
What
with
is
this?
taking so long?
I gotta tie this Bronco down,
Yeah,
so to
exactly.
speak.
No, I felt like it takes a long time to get to know each other. That said, I have friends that got married after 3 months and they're still together, but we really took our time, wanted to get to know each other through thick and thin and make sure
Why
we
did
thought
you
it would work.
decide to have your lives out in this sort of remote area?
My husband's a rodeo cowboy, and that's where he lives. The grass is good in Stephenville, Texas. Further west, it's weak, and further it's not as good grass on either side. So he
Yeah.
likes the grass there, and that's where we moved.
And you adjusted well because you were so in the spotlight. I mean, you've gone from being completely out of it to into it, and now a little bit out of it again.
Yeah, I was raised on a ranch or homestead. My family were pioneers. I grew up with an outhouse and a coal stove for heat, and we hauled our own
Alaska,
water.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is plumbing. It's very modern. It's very nice.
Indoor plumbing, what an idea.
Yeah, he says he likes to spoil me, and he could take it away at any time.
We said in the beginning that you lived in your car, and we weren't exaggerating. I mean, that was part of the hardest, I guess some of the hardest times of your life where you were homeless, right?
Yeah, I ended up homeless because my boss propositioned me, and when I wouldn't sleep with him, he didn't give me my paycheck. So I got kicked out of where I was living. My rent was due that next day. And I thought, well, I'll live in my car just for a minute, for a couple weeks till I get a new job, maybe a month, get back on my feet. But I had bad kidneys, and I never could hold down another job because I got sick so often. I didn't have insurance. I ended up almost dying in the parking lot of an emergency room because they wouldn't even admit me because I didn't
my
have insurance.
gosh.
And it was just this vicious cycle. Yeah, I ended up homeless for about a month, and I went back to singing. I was raised singing with my dad, and I started singing locally, not to get discovered, but just to try and earn
Make money, yeah.
And a radio station put a bootleg on their station, and labels started coming to see me. It was just completely surreal.
Yeah, there must have been a pinch me moment when it all changed.
It was.
Huh?
I remember washing my hair in the Denny's bathroom sink, using paper towels to dry my hair, and women behind me going, "She was pretty enough. How'd she end up like that?" And
Oh, my
I wanted to be like, the label's coming to see me, like, I'm not just a
People,
loser.
they can be so cruel. Yeah.
They don't get it.
Life is so tough anyway.
It is.
Well,
we
you
are
must be
happy for
pinching
you.
yourself
Yeah.
now.
I am.
Because no matter how much you get in life professionally, nothing compares to
the best
the
thing.
sheer beauty and purity of your
I could tear
child.
up right now. It's the best thing
yeah.
I ever did, and my life worked out so much better than it should have.
Oh, no,
That's my
don't say
baby.
that. He's in his cowboy hat.
We're so happy for you, Jill.
Yeah, we
Congrats on
really
your new
are.
CD,
Thank
too.
you.
Congratulations. All righty, up next, Sarah sits down with her stack of photos. They're going to make you say,
What?
right after this.